Senator Moreno.
Thank you, Madam President. I request a moment of personal privilege.
Go ahead, Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Colleagues, we have a tribute to present to someone who is very special in this building, who has gone largely behind the scenes, but is responsible for many of the improvements and restoration that you have seen in the Capitol. So with that, I would ask Ms. Cole to read the tribute to Mr. Lance Shepard.
State of Colorado, the Senate and House of Representatives convened in the second regular session of the 73rd General Assembly hereby extends sincere thanks and heartfelt gratitude to Lance Shepard for his 22 years of dedicated service to the Colorado Capitol Complex. During his tenure as the primary architect, Lance was charged with the Herculean task of both modernizing the Colorado State Capitol building to meet 21st century demands while also maintaining its historical essence and integrity. Among Lance's many projects that restored and vastly improved the Colorado Capitol building are the Senate and House chambers, the old Supreme Court chambers, and the old State Library, the Capitol Dome rehabilitation, and the phases of life safety projects. Lance also oversaw the geothermal and LEED EB projects, which set our state capitol building apart from other states in our commitment to green energy. With his impressive breadth of knowledge and his deep-seated honesty, Lance was always the first person the Secretary of the Senate and the Chief Clerk of the House consulted with regarding any proposed changes, no matter how small. It is impossible to quantify the positive impact Lance has made during his 22-year career as the Capitol Complex architect, but his technical prowess and dedication to quality will remain evident in the building itself. Lance's commitment to professional standards and the Capitol Complex and his contribution as mentor and trusted loyal advisor will be greatly missed as he moves to his next phase in his journey. Lance, we thank you for your years of service, your dedication to the institution of the General Assembly, and sharing your talents and gifts with us. We extend our best wishes for a rewarding retirement. On request of Senators Steve Fenberg and Dominic Moreno and Representative Alec Garnett, given the second day of May 2022, State Capitol, Denver, Colorado, Steve Fenberg, President of the Senate, Alec Garnett, Speaker of the House of Representatives.
Majority Leader Moreno.
Thank you, Madam President. And colleagues, we do have Mr. Lance Shepard with us just to the right of the chamber. And I got to know Lance through my service on the Capitol Building Advisory Committee. And I've never met someone who is so humble, yet is so trusted as the voice of the renovation projects in this Capitol, and someone who literally shepherded through, not to forgive the pun, but literally shepherded through all of the projects that have been completed in recent years, and did it with such grace and humility, and with really an eye towards preserving the historic nature of this building. And so, Lance, we owe you such a deep debt of gratitude, and thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
President Fenberg.
Thank you, Madam President. Lance, your work is going to live on for so long. I know all of us can probably relate to this, which is no matter how late it is in session, how late it is in the day, and you're still here working, whether you're gearing up for a big floor fight or what, for me, when I walk into this building, and especially this chamber, all of those anxieties and those fears and those feelings go away, because it reminds me what a deep honor it is to do this work. And you are behind the scenes and have really allowed that to persist in retaining the beauty of this building and making sure it has the sanctity and the respect that it deserves and has deserved for so long. And because of your work, I think that is going to live on for a very, very long time. Thank you for everything you have done, your commitment to this building and the history that is in the walls. You know, there are so many times over the last several years that I've heard our Senate Secretary Cindy say, I don't know what I would have done without Lance for that project or this project or that thing. And now I hear her say, literally, I don't know what I'm going to do without Lance. So you are always welcome to provide advice, to offer your expertise, and we hope you won't go too far, and we'll always do right by you in any future projects or future renovations that happen in this building. Let's give Lance a round of applause for his commitment and service.
Senator Coleman.
Thank you, Madam President. And I also wanted to share appreciation for Lance as well. I tell folks all the time that when we come down to the Capitol, we want to make sure that it's a welcoming environment for folks. And I visited the Capitol, I think, as an adult. I might have been 23. Growing up here, right down the street in Park Hill, I'd never visited this place. And I think a lot of the feeling outside of the building is that there are, it's a scary place to come and visit. But because of you, your family, and the great work of the team you've had while being here at the Capitol, you've created a safe place. You've created a fun place, an exciting place. And folks come down here realizing that it's just a building. There's tables, there's chairs, and it's not a scary environment, but you also make it beautiful to look at. I thank you especially for the work that you did with the old Supreme Court chambers, because that room looks amazing, but also the entire campus. So you've really been a blessing to so many people, and we come and go, but the work you've done will really last forever. And we're grateful for all the work you've done in making this a fun, but also effective place to work. So thank you so much. Thank you.